God morning, God morning. Your favorite auditor, audit them. The one who encourages you to audit them. We're at the school district here. A subscriber in Skokie kept telling me, man, come here, come here. He'd been telling me for about 1.5 years. So I said, you know what, I was in the area, let me swing through. Because he just did a follow-up with me. He left a comment and said, hey man, go to that place. Did you get there yet? Now, this administrative office, he tells me, is there's no students here, so I don't think any of the employees could use that excuse of no filming, even though it makes no difference. It's not illegal, but we're here to check on Section 4 and everything else. Okay, visitors welcome. All visitors must report to principal's office. Alrighty, you know what? We might have to walk around. Let me check here. Alright, let me go ahead and walk around here. See what's happening on the other side. I do have my clipboard with me. I'm not in my uniform. It looks like they got a playground. Hopefully I'm at the right section and there's no children, but only administrative at this location. Regardless, see, here's the deal here. This is a public body in the state of Illinois. They're required to prominently display their total amount of operating budget and the rest of the stuff that you guys got memorized. But now, if they're withholding on that stuff, here you see district office. The big question would be why. So here's the board here. It would make sense for them to have it in here, right? But they don't. Only thing they have is commissions. See? They have these boards at all the agencies, but they're missing to have the important things. So we'll see. Let me wait for them. Some people in there. Let's wait for them to finish up. Let me go ahead and pause the video for a minute while I wait for these people. You know what? Let me walk here. Let me go ahead and walk to the other side. Oh, go ahead and walk to the other side.
Can we help you?
Yeah. Hi, ma'am. What is the total? I'm monitoring government here. What's the total operating budget for this park district?
This is not a park district.
I meant to say the school. That's what I meant to say. Yep, the school district.
What do you need to know?
The total amount of operating budget.
I would have no idea.
Wait, I think I have a folder.
A folder? Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
And then, you still need toothpaste to work, or do you receive SNAP or Medicaid?
But where's the administrative? Desk? This one right here, right? Yep. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, can you wait in the vestibule? Yeah. I'll come to.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Let me wait out here so till they finish. Thank you. Alrighty.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. For your packet. Yes, ma'am.
For the budget.
Yep.
So here's a folder.
Okay, this is the 25 budget. Miss, ma'am, what's the first name of the FOIA officer here?
Are you recording?
Yes, audio and video.
Why?
I'm monitoring government to ensure this being conducted in the public interest.
I would get Sonali.
Yeah, I'll call
Sure.
Sonali for you.
Is that the FOIA officer?
He's a business manager.
Okay, sure. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and take a look through this
Do you have
packet.
her extension? I can't find my paper.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. Hey, are you busy? Would you be able to come down? There's someone here, he wants to know our budget, and he's asking for the FOIA officer. I gave him, so we have a folder that I keep down here with budgets in it. But, he's asking for the FOIA officer, and I told him you were the business, you were over everyday business. Okay, all right, thanks.
She'll be right down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, thank you. This is not really what I was, it is, yeah, but really just the total amount. There's no seating area lobby, this is all it? Oh, that's
yeah,
all
that's the
that?
lobby, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right, yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hi, how's it going? Good morning.
Morning.
Are you the designated FOIA officer?
Yes, I am the FOIA officer.
Okay, great. You have a completed training certificate for FOIA, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Ma'am, there's some requirements that have to be prominently displayed. I noticed they're missing in that board right there. The only thing that's showing is commissions. Section 4 is specifying that a brief description of this public body, which will include but not limited to a short summary of its purpose, along with total amount of operating budget, block diagram, and the remainder of items here.
Oh, for Carol? Okay.
So we had posted the hearing notice and stuff in the paper.
No, that's not, this doesn't say paper, ma'am. This says at the public body, which this is right here. Somewhere to easily be seen. I'm just bringing it to your attention because maybe you're not
It'll probably be the 19th.
revised on that section or check that section, but this also says make available, so I need copies of these records.
So they are here. This is the hearing notice that was here. So the records is.
Sure, okay. Well,
so-
this is my paperwork here. This is yours.
Okay.
I have a checklist here. Could you show me, you're telling me it's in here, could you show me where a block diagram giving functional subdivisions is?
A block diagram.
Yep. See, that's what it says here, ma'am. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm recording audio and video. Yep.
Okay.
A brief description of itself, a block diagram giving functional subdivisions of this public body here.
Yeah, so Matt was on vacation, so we'll get the badge to you, and the school usually has some temporary that you can use in the meantime. And I'll give this to Sue. So, you said 7:35? Yeah, so just be there at 7:35 and they'll let you know, like.
I mean, we presented it yesterday at the board meeting, so I mean, it's on our website.
Okay, well, the thing is that it's supposed to be at the public body here. It's saying it's also required to be on your website. A public body that maintains a website shall also post this information on
So
its
that's
website.
on the website.
Right,
Because
but that's the secondary requirement. It's first required to be prominently displayed at the public body. And it also says make available, so I need copies of that.
I can get you the
Sure,
copies.
yeah, I could wait momentarily.
Okay.
Yep. If you'd like to hang on to this, there's also under section 3.5 specifies, ma'am, Freedom of Information officers shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request.
Yeah, I can bring them to
Yeah,
you.
sure.
I don't have it right
Okay.
now. May I know your name and
My name is George.
you're from?
Today I'm a regular member of the public. Today, that's all.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
And so this is for something? Or
No, ma'am, this is required to be prominently displayed.
No. I
Yeah.
understand that.
Mhm.
I'm asking your role in this.
Well, again, today I'm just a member of the public.
Okay.
Checking government, that's all. Checking balances.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Can I take this with
You
me
sure
so I can
can. Yeah,
provide?
you can make a copy of that. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And is there anything else, or while I make
No, that about all, ma'am. It's these items right here that are missing, along with the list that shall be already developed.
a list that should already be?
Here it is right here. Freedom of Information officers shall develop a list of documents of categories or records of the public body
And I have this.
that should be disclosed immediately.
So, I mean, but that's what I want to know. Like, do you have anything else that you want other than this right now?
No, just these two set of statutes.
Okay.
Sure, yep.
Just one.
Okay, great. Thanks. Alrighty. So here we are at the school district.
I'll be back when it's over, and then I'm going to lunch at 11:15. They said, because I have another training.
Let me go ahead and pause the video while I wait here. You see, ma'am, these are requirements that the public body shall really prominently display in that bulletin outside. It's required by state statute. I'm just coming to check on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll take care of it.
So when the school district post that stuff up, all the members of the public could say how transparent this public agency is. Alrighty. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and start checking off every item as no. Well, commissions is the only thing that's up, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait here for a few minutes. Again, this is the school district. Pause this for a minute here.
You have to make a FOIA request, and all these things are available on our website. So they are readily available. They are all available on our website.
Okay,
so,
let me ask you a question, ma'am. Where does it say here that I have to submit a request? Could you point it out to me?
Upon receiving a request for a public record.
Upon receiving a request for a public record, the Freedom of Information officer shall... No, this is a continuance of Section 3.5. But here it's saying, ma'am, each public body shall prominently display. That means to easily be seen, just like those commissions are prominently displayed.
Mm-hmm.
This also says does not require a request because these are records that shall be furnished immediately, disclosed upon request.
So they're all available on our website. That's what I'm saying. So
If they're on the website, is there a way you could print those out for me? Because it does say here, ma'am, make available. And as a matter of fact, I did go to your website. I was unable to locate them. Here it says make available for inspection and copy and send through the mail if requested.
Yeah. So could you make a request so I can provide you everything that you need? So as a FOIA officer, could you make a request, and in a timely manner I could provide you everything that you're looking for?
Well, that way, ma'am, if you want me to submit a request, you'll be asking me to do something that's not required by law.
Why? Submitting a request is required, right? For me to submit all those things to you.
No, ma'am, it's not required because it should already be prominently displayed. That's why I'm coming here and I marked off all my checklists that I don't see nothing. So if you make them available as required by statute, that way I could at least say you complied with that portion of the statute. And plus, I'd like to purchase those certified as well. Online, they're not certified. So as I purchase those certified, which I'm permitted to under the Freedom of Information Act.
What are you purchasing certified?
All records under Section 4, which is a brief description of this public body. Like, I'm looking around, I don't see the purpose of this public body anywhere. Is the purpose of this public body somewhere here in this building?
It's a school district. It's written on our district. So I'm failing to understand what you're trying to look at. Like,
okay, sure.
That is the purpose of the, it's a school district. So it says it on all it's District 69.
Here's what it says here, ma'am. A brief description of itself, which will include but not limited to a short summary of its purpose. Where is that displayed? A short summary of the purpose of this public body. Could you point that out to me? Because it's required to be prominently displayed and I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm going to ask her. She's in a meeting brief right now, and because I don't know, I'm just failing to understand the question that you're asking. I mean, we have our Board of Education out here, we have our superintendent, our principals out here.
Okay, ma'am,
So
ma'am. Instead of me asking the question, because maybe you're not comprehending what I'm saying here, here's the actual statute of what's required by your job title, because you say you're the FOIA officer.
Yes, I am.
Yes, so this is required for the FOIA officer to already have developed. I'm coming here to check that. And I'm also wanting to purchase that certified as well, which shall not exceed $1 per statute.
Hi. Hi. Oh, sure. Did you need a copy?
So if you did say it's on the website, I'll be more than happy to receive a printout of that. Because I went on the website, I was unable to locate that at all. And that's the reason why I'm here now.
So to a FOIA officer, normally all these things, if you're requesting anything, if it's not available readily for you to go, you put in a request and I have 5 days to respond to all your requests and give it all the materials to you right away.
Okay,
so
I hear what you're saying, ma'am, but are you claiming that these records shall not be prominently displayed?
They are prominently displayed.
Where?
That's our Board of Education, our president, our superintendent, principal. So
Okay, which item is that on here? Is that a brief description of the public body? I don't think so. Is that a total amount of operating budget? I don't see. Is there a block diagram showing functional subdivisions? I don't see. You see, ma'am, it says shall prominently display. And that's all it is. If there's on the website, I could receive a printout and maybe, you know, they could become prominently displayed once and for all. Because I don't think this public body has been complying with this portion, at least since FOIA has been available. And now's the time. That's why I'm here. It's just for accountability and transparency. That's what it's about, ma'am. It's a requirement.
can you submit this in writing and then I can furnish all those papers to you? Because, I mean, you're saying it's not prominently displayed.
Right.
So can you submit what you need in writing, and then I can furnish all the requirements that you have to you and link you or show you where they are.
Okay, ma'am, the thing about it is these should be furnished immediately. I don't need to submit a request. I don't want you to tell me to do something not required by law. That's not fair. I'm not demanding anything, but it says shall be furnished immediately.
So they are disclosed on our website. If you want me to pull them off,
sure,
or if you want
I
me
could
to
wait
do
a few
that,
minutes.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you want me to, immediately is on the website for you. If you want me to print them out or do anything, then I'm going to need that time to do all of that.
No, ma'am, because they're supposed to already be prominently displayed. They don't require 5 days of gathering. They should already be prominently displayed. And as a matter of fact, I'm here to purchase them certified as well. Yep.
Hi. Huh?
Do you know someone?
Yeah, can you poke your head in for Margaret? I will. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, Matt. Okay.
I mean, you're saying they're on your website, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this says shall make available. So
they are made available. They are on the website.
No, ma'am. It's not certified online. I need you to certify them as I receive them because it does say immediately. On the website, it's not certified. I'm able to receive a certified record from you. And as a matter of fact, it's statute 5 ILCS 140, section 3B, which says to any person who submits a request, copy of a public record requested to be disclosed by subsection A of this request shall certify such copy if so requested. So basically, when I receive them certified, that will guarantee that this public body has not been in compliance. Hi, how's it going? I'm monitoring government here to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest.
Okay.
May I know what your name or title is, ma'am?
So if you're doing a Freedom of Information Act request, you can give us a written request for what you need.
No, ma'am. This shall be furnished immediately. This is the statute. Okay, Freedom of Information Officer shall develop a list of documents or categories of records.
What are you requesting? What do you need?
Okay, ma'am, can I finish here? It says freedom of information officers, which this is, shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request, right? You're asking what that list is. The list is a short summary of its purpose of this public body here, a block diagram giving functional subdivisions, the total amount of operating budget for this public body, fees allowable under Section 6 for this agency, boards and commissions, which that's the only thing that I seen prominently displayed. So you have 1 out of 11 things prominently displayed outside on the wall, but it's missing the rest.
Who you are?
Yeah, today I'm just a regular member of the public.
No, I was just curious who you are.
Right, today I'm just a regular member of the
So
public.
I'm not really comfortable being recorded, so I'm not comfortable with you videoing, so I'd like you to stop videoing. I don't give consent for that.
Okay, are you claiming I don't have the right to record government employees in the official course of their duty?
I don't give consent to be recorded.
Okay.
So I would like you to stop recording.
Well, this is
And
what I'm
then
here for.
happy to make an appointment to meet with you and have you come back. I'm in the middle of a training right now, and I'm happy to meet with you.
Well, what was
in
your
the
name
future.
and title? Did you tell me?
I haven't heard who you are, and I'd like you to stop recording. So we're
Okay.
going to need to go now. You're going to need to leave. Thank
No,
you.
ma'am, I have a right to.
You need to go. You do.
For what reason? I'm
Please
here
go
for
ahead and
legitimate business.
I've asked you to turn off the recording. I need you to leave. And we're happy to meet with you at another time. You could go ahead.
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'll wait here for these documents as it's my right. I won't have you
it's
trample
time
on
for
my
you to
right.
go.
No.
It is. It is. You can't have access to the building. You need to leave.
Can I have 2 FOIA forms?
Absolutely. Yeah. Want to go grab FOIA forms? Fine.
Ma'am,
And if you'll stop
it's not
recording-
gonna work out for you, Margaret, the way that you're going with non-compliance because you're showing.
It's okay. I just need you to.
You're very condescending, and this
I just need you to
conversation is
stop
finished.
recording, 'cause
No,
I'm
I have a
giving
right.
consent.
I have a right to record, and this will be published online. You have a
We'll
right.
get your FOIA forms
Okay,
for you.
ma'am, you have a right to attempt to file a privacy complaint with social media, but then that'll be you suppressing somebody's right. You have a real displayed attitude. Yes, you do. You perform the way you performed. I have a right to check on this stuff, and you have a duty to provide this immediately as
I just
provided
need
by
you to
statute.
stop recording. That's all I've asked.
No,
I did not
ma'am.
give consent to be recorded.
Well, I have the right. I don't need the consent. And if you like to escalate these things with belligerism, that looks bad on your representative end. Instead, you should say, hey, you know what? You got a great point. Yeah, I'm sorry we failed to prominently display this stuff. Give us a few minutes. We'll try to make it right for you. If anything, have a seat in the lobby. But look at the way you provided yourself. Look at how you promoted yourself. You don't see how you responded today. You just threw your fingers out and told me to leave. For what reason? I'm not going to get out of topic. I'm here for a purpose. And I have the right to see your total amount of operating budget. So I'd like to see that, please. The statute says to be made available. Many people are going to see this video, and many people have the right to redress. There's somebody, as a matter of fact, told me to come check this place out. And here I am. And this is the quality of the employee, Margaret, here. FOIA officer, she... Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, ma'am. Here's the FOIA forms here. I'm going to fill out, like I said, I developed my own checklist. I'm going to mark off that I don't see none of these records prominently displayed, which I did. I'm going to forward that over to the appropriate channel. As of right now, I'm going to file a FOIA request, receive a copy, and I think I'll be all set for the day.
Great.
Okay.
We'll have you fill that out.
Well, at the same time, the FOIA form that I'm about to fill out, I'm going to pay $1 for it because I need it certified. So let me go ahead and fill this out. Give me a few minutes here. I'll get this filled out.
Perfect. There's a seat right over here.
Yeah, I've been sitting all day. I prefer to stand at this minute. Just give me a few minutes here. Yeah, I've been sitting all day. I could stand right now. Alrighty, so here we're going to go ahead and submit the request for...
No, I gotta go back up to training. Okay.
The thing is, Miss FOIA officer, is that I'm actually here trying to build allies. And maybe you were cordial, but maybe you're unaware of this portion, but I am totally in the right. And the way this lady performed and treated me, it's uncalled for. I thank you for attempting to remain professional. Maybe you should replace her task. But the way she came out, she snapped her finger and told me to leave. Like I'm not here for legitimate inquiry, which I am. I have a right to receive these records and not to be treated with that type of disdain from our employees' integrity, you know. So FOIA log of 2024, and as a matter of fact, I'd like to inspect this. FOIA log, are you familiar with what that is?
You can just fill out the form and we'll respond to your FOIA request.
Okay, ma'am, are you familiar with the FOIA log?
If there's something you want us to make a
Ma'am,
copy of,
I'm
we
not
can.
chatting with you, I'm talking with the FOIA officer. You familiar? Because I'd like to clarify if you're unsure of what
You
a
can
FOIA
define
log
what
is.
You
think
can
it is.
define what you.
Yes, I did. FOIA log.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, FOIA log of 2024 for inspection. What I'm going to do, ma'am, is I'm not going to request the records that I showed you because they're supposed to already be prominently displayed. I did mention it to you. I'll probably be back within the 5 given days to gather the FOIA log records. You might have to exempt some unique identifiers. That'll take 5 days. But as far as the other records goes, I did mention it to you. Once again, it's 5 ILCS/140, section 3.5 and 4. If you would look at that on your own time and know that it is required to be prominently displayed. It's very important.
Go ahead and write that on the log.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
If
write
you
it
could
down.
state that so then I can remember.
No, I'm not going to state it, ma'am. If you'd like to write it down, that's fine. I said it verbally, and she chose to treat me in that fashion when I did bring something very important to this Park District's attention. And again, today, I'm just a member of the public today. Okay? FOIA, we needed that act, yeah. FOIA log of 2024 for inspection. What would you need police for, ma'am?
She didn't say that.
I didn't say
She
police.
said Chris was the
I
name.
said Chris.
Okay, well,
So, to swap me out for a training, it's okay.
because if you called police, that would have been disorderly conduct on your end. There's no emergency.
Don't worry about it, Robin.
Yeah.
Okay, FOIA log of 2024 for inspection in person. And I told you my name was George, right? But I am not including a name today, nor would I include a name later. So I would never call this agency and give you a name at all to attach with this, nor am I wanting you to attach the name that I told you was George to put on here. So as far as name is not required, I'll just go ahead and put my details of what the request is. So FOIA log, and as a matter of fact, I could give you a phone number. You could call me when the records are ready for inspection.
Sure.
Sure. Alrighty. So FOIA log for inspection in person. Yep, I'll give you a number here. I'll give you one of these numbers right here. That way we keep everything tracked and logged and professional. Alrighty, so here we go. Yeah, call me on this number here. I'll just put it in the number section. Oh, that's all optional stuff anyway. I'm gonna request 2 records. 5, 6, okay. So numbers there, if you please give me a ring. If I don't answer, please leave me a voicemail. I know that it's the school district reaching out. I need the personnel file of this employee right here, certified as well, and the signed and dated oath of office and bond. Risk management will request that at a later time. We'll see how this goes first. So Margaret, what was your title?
So I'm the superintendent. You can take,
Oh, great.
You can take this
Superintendent.
money. We don't need any money at this point. We're calling you to pick up some records. We'll let you know if there's a charge. We don't need money. I just want to make sure we can read this.
No, 1 second, ma'am. I'm not done yet.
Okay. Just want to make sure we can read that.
Okay, you're not a FOIA officer, so it's not about these are not going to cost a penny. These requests. What's going to cost is me receiving this certified, as I just created a public record. It's in your possession as of right now. Once you stamp the retention date, it becomes a public record. So I'd like to walk out with this certified, which shall not exceed $1 per code. Okay, superintendent. So that's 1. Number 2 is going to be because you're the overseer, ma'am. You're the intelligent superintendent. So you really should be transparent. Okay. I only say good words and direct words. Your Honor may see this. Superintendent. Personnel file. Signed and dated. I write like a doctor. Oath of office. And, okay, so what we have here is Superintendent Margaret, M-A-R-H-E-R-T. Personnel file, signed and dated, oath of office, and 9/18/24 daily schedule. You did mention you had a meeting to go to? Okay, great. So this is the dollar for certified, ma'am. If you would just press stamp it, I'll receive a copy, and I also need a receipt that I paid the single dollar for the certified
we don't
copy.
charge for certified. You'll sign and certify it back, but we don't charge for that.
Well,
Yeah.
it shall not exceed $1, so it's
Yeah, but we
really
don't,
up
our
to you.
district doesn't charge for that.
Yeah, it's up to you. It shall not exceed $1 according to statute.
And then you have what you need for the request.
But
that
this
you know what it
this is not certified, ma'am. Certified would have a letterhead on there with your name, date, time, certifying that
So you
this.
want a letter back from her then?
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Okay.
And I need to walk out paying the $1.
You don't have to pay any money. The district is in charge of that. So you'll just put on letterhead that you received it and sign.
Okay.
So it's FOIA log of 2024 for
You might want to
inspection.
put the code down because he said he gave you a.
No. There's no code for a FOIA log. FOIA log doesn't have a code.
You had a school code that you wanted to make sure that we were aware of.
No, it wasn't a school code. It was a state statute.
State statute.
Yes.
So what was that? We should write that down.
No, ma'am.
because-
No, I'm not, because I already mentioned it. I mentioned it more than 2, 3, 4 times. So you folks have the due diligence to run the camera back, or at least give me the wherewithal to listen to what I had said. It's
So
too late
I give him
now.
a receipt for receiving that.
Yes. And I have business cards, if you have, when you do provide me a copy. If you have a business card for you and the superintendent. Yep.
I don't have a business card, but it'll be on my
Superintendent. Yeah, that's good. Superintendent business card be fine.
Great. You can wait right there.
Alrighty. See, that's all it had to be, ma'am. Just, maybe need training, that's all.
I don't know who she.
Maybe just need training.
You want that for my kids? Okay.
That's the superintendent. That's the
Okay.
superintendent.
And I hope I pay. You want to know if it's approved? Yeah.
Yeah, he told me to come here for real. For real, for real.
Come on,
Yeah, they're emergency.
Hi.
She,
Go ahead and pause this.
what time I come in?
Go ahead and mark this.
I will
Okay.
call, can you call Deja? Or you want to call Rosa? You know what that means? Let me take your number. Let me have Rosa call me.
So you see, this is the school district here.
What is
Your
Susan? Yeah.
And that was the main head of the public body, the superintendent, who just threw her hands up and said, you gotta go, you gotta go. But you see, that didn't work out for her. It didn't. As a matter of fact, what worked out for her is redress by the people, for her to show herself off to the people, to the taxpayers, and all of the above. And as a matter of fact, let's take a look at these tabs right here since we're here.
She copied everything. You want me to take another copy of it? No, okay.
All right. So let me mark here in my note section. Superintendent Margaret. Rude. Dismissive.
Okay. I'll send her an email and I'll make her call you. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so you're welcome.
Okay, let me pause this for a minute.
Thank you.
Open the door for the lady. So you see, for everybody watching the video, could you imagine the school district superintendent performing the way she performed? For what reason? For what reason? I made myself clear. I read the statute over. Variety of numerous times. That's neither here nor there. This is why we need people out here to audit them. That's the school district. That's the head of the public body. So you see how the leadership goes. FOIA officer was very friendly and cordial. You know, and really I got to stop calling some of these employees nice and cordial and all that, because they could flip on you any minute. Even if you call them nice or they seem nice, they could change their attitude just like that, like they have no compassion or nothing. But I'm just, you know, I'm a fair person. I match energies, and I always de-escalate the situations. You could look through my catalog. All my interactions are me de-escalating the situation and allowing staff to become belligerent, combative, all of the above, really rude, dismissive, you know, mistreating, distasteful. I mean, you name it, man. It shouldn't go this route. It should not go this route. And as a matter of fact, when I wanted to leave, she kept emphasizing, hey, no, what is the statute you were talking about? What was the statute? No, I'm not going to tell you no more. I mentioned it 3-4 times to your FOIA officer, and now you want to know? Nah, let me come back in 30 days and make sure that you guys don't have this stuff up. So at that time, I could probably pay 6 pennies and 5 cents. You know, $6.50 to begin litigation. And as a matter of fact, people want to know what's the status on the litigation. Let me just of the, you know, municipality that I told you guys that I'm suing. Let me just let you know that that's in the works. That's in the works. We're suing. I'm not going to say the name of the public body as of right now, but you guys see how it's like a 70-30 ratio. It's a 70-30 ratio. These folks happen to be in a 30 ratio. These folks, as a matter of fact, are pulling a 2C. They're pulling 2Cs, which means they were required before the internet to prominently display this stuff. They probably did not, because people did not know about this stuff in the 90s. And here they waited for the excuse when in the internet age, where now they use the excuse, hey, it's on our website, it's on our website. And which makes them believe that they don't have to prominently display it at the public body. So there they go. They got away with 2 eras of not prominently displaying these records. They pulled a 2C on the people. Right in front of the people's eye, they pulled a 2C. A lot of these public agencies pull 2Cs. Failed to prominently display it from the 90s all the way up to now. She's smirking up there. She's walking back and forth. It don't work out for them. This is the second school district employee that I had to, you know, inquire with and perform in that fashion. The good thing is they didn't create no felony today by calling law enforcement on a false, bogus, non-emergency. No, police is here. Tell these folks to provide the stuff immediately as required by law. No. Police is here. Tell these folks to show me the operating budget immediately. This is not a demand. This is a requirement by law, by state statute. Oh, the lady tells me, come and sit in here and fill it out. No, ma'am, I've been sitting. I'm standing. Okay. Okay.
Here's mine, and I've given you a copy of your request. Could you fill out some of the things which are required so that we have it in writing?
Okay, ma'am.
What it is required, as well as how do you want the copies of the documents?
Right, I hear what you're saying, ma'am, but under Section 3C of the FOIA Act specifies a public body may not require standard form, which means this entire form is not required. It could be filled out on a blank page. You could verify that at a later time, but what I'm telling you is accurate. It's not required. Sure, yeah, it could be filled out on a blank page if you like to. What was the next thing you were asking, ma'am?
How do you want the copies?
Oh,
so
sure,
we have a record of that?
Yes. Well, I'm wanting to inspect the records in the same format they are maintained. So if they're maintained electronic, I'd like to inspect them, the ones that were submitted electronically compared to the ones that you received via fax and in-person paper. So from the beginning of 2024 is the entire FOIA log up into September. The way that they were maintained, yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay.
And you did provide me a copy here. I'm all set. Thank you, guys. Once you give me a call, I'll swing back, inspect the records. Maybe at that time, ma'am, you'll prominently display the remainder of the records. I'll just take a photo and say, great, you guys did the right thing today. That's all it is. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.
Likewise. Any questions?
No.
Thank you. Alrighty, so this is the park district. I mean, the school district. Going inside?
No.
Alrighty. So you guys see how they perform, right? Then she gave me a letterhead. Well, you know what? Hey, look, she didn't even certify this letterhead. She didn't even certify this. See, because their superintendent is such in a hurry, in a rush, that she doesn't want to take the time to comprehend what's being told to her. Even if they called the police would have flipped on them, told them, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Well, they should, but they'll never do that. Other than that, man, I walked out, she gave me a letterhead, right? But the letterhead does not say, I certify true and fact of my handwriting. Because like I told you, my handwriting on that FOIA form, once they receive my handwriting on that FOIA form, and she puts her signature as she receives it, this means she now is in possession of a public record. She also now marked the public record by signing the document. So with that being said, I wanted that certified, and superintendent claimed she didn't want the dollar, claims they don't charge $1. I said no problem, because it shall not exceed $1, so they really have the discretion to charge or not. Reason why I like to pay the $1 is because I walk out with an additional receipt that says I paid the $1, and I'm able to use that in the court of law, guaranteeing that these people did not display any of these records on this day, right? But we didn't go down that route. They didn't follow no instruction. Again, the FOIA officer was smooth. She was nice, respectful. But the superintendent came out the way she came out, man. And I never get out of line. I never disrespect these people in front of their face. You know, I might talk about them behind closed doors and say, you know, she's a yada yada. You know, she performed very untrustworthy when it comes to transparency and accountability. I talk behind closed doors about them, but when I'm encountered with them, when I'm, you know, with them in person, in front of them, I always remain professional. That's how all auditors and all people should remain, because we're adults, right? I don't want to stoop down to their level and become belligerent and nasty like some of the employees. Not all, but there's a large majority of perceived authority with some of these employees. Imagine that, imagine that. No, you gotta leave now. What do you mean? Why? So what stopped all that nonsense was me asserting my right. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, till the next one, man. The one who encourages you to audit them. Please leave feedback. You guys are gonna leave redress. We gotta reach this video out to Rogue Nation and the boys, because this superintendent needs redress. There's a reason why dude told me to come here, one of the subscribers. He told me, come here, come here, come here, come here. He told me about 10 times. The one who encourages you to audit them.